Hello, welcome back to another little one of these videos. It's gonna be kind of the first one I've done of these because this is the first way they've really revealed a character like this on two separate days, unless my memory is just poor. But yeah, they released the analysis, not the analysis video for normal people, but for people who care about the game a little too much. The analysis video for Steve, just going into him, like frame data, moves, everything that he has. And if you want to watch the video like without me talking over it and listening through just to see certain things, then you can go for it. I'll leave a link in the description. But if you want to hear some interesting frame data, maybe some things you can do with him when he comes out, then yeah, stick around. It comes out October 13th, I think. But yeah, I just kind of want to go over his moves, what he has, what he might like be able to do. And sorry, I don't know. Then none of this could be true. Also, like I could just be making stuff up, but just kind of a theory. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Also, the audio, it's going to be turned down a lot because, like I said, like he's explaining the character really well, but he's explaining like what the move does. We can see what it does. We're just going to need like its versatility, possibly. Actually, I'm going to play it on a faster. No, I shouldn't. Never mind. I was going to play at faster speed, but then.
スマッシュ攻撃、その他空中攻撃などで
he has Mega Man jab essentially, where he has F tilt is and F tilt, neutral air, and what's it called? Jab. I just said it. Are all the same move. They're all this little.
基本的な
Here, yeah.
攻撃ですね。
Hoping he shows it here.
攻撃ボタンを押し続けると連続攻
Yeah,
撃を
it's all that little sword move. And he does
繰り出しながら歩くことができます。そのまんま引きもできると。そしてそのまんま相手に対して連続攻撃を与えるみたいなこともできます。
That's insane.
ジャック攻撃を歩きながら繰り返すというニュアンスでロックマンに近いです。そしてそのままジャンプもできる。リーチは短いですが、序盤で牽制ダメージを与えるのに似ています。やられたら頑張ってずらしましょう。そして横スマッシュ攻撃。これはいわゆる Java エディションのみにあるなぎ払い攻撃を行っています。リーチが短いスティーブンの中では、踏み込むのに範囲が広い。また、飛ばしが強力で、ぜひとも当てたい技の一つです。なお、崖攻撃や起き上がり攻撃に使うのもやっぱり方向の攻撃に割り当てています。原作でも木を切るような時に上を向きながら斧を振ってたりしましたよね。斧も剣と同じくボタン長押しで連続使用することができます。斧も剣と同じくボタン長押しで連続使用することができます。上強攻撃を手玉をしたり、そのまんま上空中攻撃、そして他のものにつなぐなど上方向に対する連続攻撃と思えば間違いないです。そしてツルハシ、サイクルノートにも使われるんですけれども、ダッシュ攻撃、そして、空中での前後攻撃に使われたりします。まずダッシュ攻撃、リーチの短いスティーブにとっては踏み込んで、攻撃をする技なので、リーチ的に助かります。吹っ飛ばし力も十分にあります。そして前空中攻撃、後ろ空中攻撃、だいぶ似ている技ですが、ちょっと特性違います。前空中攻撃にはメテオがあります。後ろ空中攻撃は吹っ飛ばしや威力が高いです。前空中攻撃には
That's really good. Like, spikes are always good with characters, and especially with the ledge trapping that Steve has. Like, sorry, it's just funny to think about the ledge trapping that he has. Like you'll see later, even in theory, just the theory of the ledge trapping is insane. And when it gets better, when using aerials, when using everything correctly, he's going to be broken.
メテオが
Yeah, that looks good. The back air, it just looks like a strong, disjointed
後ろ
back
空
air.
中攻撃は
Like you think of like
吹
a
っ飛ばしや威
Lucia
力
back
が
air.
高いで
It's a
す。
little slower, obviously.
使い分けていき
Nothing
ましょう。
super special, but still, it seems pretty
剣を
good.
振りながらジャンプをすると、剣攻撃などなので、やるとし
Yes,
そ
sir. Just skimming through.
木材、石、
Okay, this is important. So each you can mine, and each thing is better. So wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond. I think they're all the same. They come out in the same frame, the moves, except I think gold is a little faster. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they came out in the same frame. I could just be wrong though. But they obviously they do more damage, do more
鉄、
knockback,
金、
and
ダイヤ
you
モン
have
ド、
to do that through crafting.
武器や
which,
道具には耐久度、
I'm just going to talk about later. But also, yeah, weapons can break
そうすると素手の攻撃になってしまう。とても弱いです。
without
ですが、
weapons. Like
他
his
の
moves,
いろいろな道具とは
almost
独
none of
立してい
them
ま
or
し
all
て、
of them do nothing. So
例えば剣が壊れても斧やツルハシは使うことがで
make
き
sure
ま
that
す。
you have the weapons, you have a lot of resources. Always be
先
mining
に
when
基
you're
本
like
的
not
な
landing
道具
to
を使わ
someone.
ないその他
Like
の
that's
攻
probably going
撃
to
を
be
ご紹介
very
します。
important. Is if you're not like
下
immediately
強
next
攻
to
撃
someone
は、
like
火打
them
ち
off
石と
stage and
打
they're
ち
still
金、
recovering,
その
you're
場
gonna
に
want
火
to
の
either
塊を
hit
置き
them
ま
for
す。
air, or you like mine
火
like
は
5
PK フ
foot
ァイヤーの
blocks,
ような
or
性
you
質
start
が
the
あ
ledge
っ
trap
て、
because you also can
重
mine
力
very
でちょっと
quickly.
落ちたりします。
Now I want to talk about this ledge trapping right here.
長い判定を生かして、例えば相手の突進を止めたり、
Is
飛び道具を防
so
ぐこともあるかも
disjointed.
しれま
That's
せ
like
ん。
one of the most disjointed moves in the game. It's
そして
crazy. And also
何より
this,
復帰阻止が厳しい。これ
what are you supposed to do? That's broken.
嫌ですよね、やられ
Like
ると。
can't really mix. It's up for so
上スマッ
long.
シュ攻撃は
It's like
マグマ
you're
ブロッ
screwed.
ク。
It doesn't. I'll say it doesn't have a lot of knockback, but you don't really need it to because if you hit them like 30 times, you're doing like 60 damage. If like it does 2%, and it's gonna do more than 2%. And also, depending on how fast he's actually, I want to go to the ground animation.
飛び道具を防ぐこともあるかもしれません。
Okay, no, yeah, there's a lot of end.
そして何より復帰阻止が厳しい。
But I do not.
これ嫌ですよね、やられると。
In that situation where it hits the last hit and he can
上
jump
ス
up
マッ
over
シュ
here,
攻撃は
but
マグ
I
マ
think
ブロ
he'd
ック。
probably be able to air dodge.
上にマグマブロックを展開してすぐに回収します。素材は使いません。
I don't know if
出現時間が長いので対空には
that
最適で
hitbox
す。
is really big and it's of course super disjointed, but if it doesn't scoop,
ただし隙はかなりでかいので要注意。
like even though it is
食らい
big
放題になっ
and
ちゃい
like
ますからね。
there's no way you can land like within any radius of him. You
ま
can't
た
like hit him with
戦場
like
の
a
すり
down
抜
air,
け
let's
床
say,
な
like
どを
try to
抜
challenge
け
it.
る
There's
高
no
さは
way.
持っているので、
And
上方向の
it's
床
pretty tall
にい
as
る
well, but I just
相
don't
手に
think
対
it's
する
gonna
牽制に向きます。
I don't know, it looks like one of his weaker moves.
もちろん上強攻撃などのお手玉からつなぐのも良いですね。
But still, that is
下スマッシュ攻撃は溶岩バケツ、左右に溶岩を打ちまけます。特徴は攻撃が出ている時間の長さと吹っ飛ばす高さが低いこと。そのベクトルの低さから復帰力の弱いリトルマックには非常によく効く技だ。そのベクトルの低さから復帰力の弱いリトルマック。
Like that's crazy. That actually might be really good, especially with like ledge trapping. You're gonna make them come super low instead, which is like more predictable, and you might be able to.
これはマグマブロック。
Like that seems.
これは溶岩。マグマ。マグマ以外では多空中攻撃は金床。
Now this move intrigues me.
鉄材を一つ使いますが、非常に強力な落下攻撃を仕掛けることができます。
Looks fine. That part is good.
こんな感じ。
That you can.
カービィのストーンのようにまっすぐ直角をする技ですが、途中で離脱することもできます。そしてつかみは釣り竿、範囲が広く少々の段差があってもつかめます。掴んだ相手は柵に押し込めたりして。投げ後ろはそのまま釣り竿で投げ、シンプルですね。前投げと上投げはピストンを使います。前投げは低く、上投げは真上に。結構フィニッシュ力もあります。前投げと上投げはピストンを使います。前投げは低く、上投げは真上に。結構フィニッシュ力もありますね。下投げは金床を呼んで潰します。ですが鉄の素材を消費するので鉄の素材がない場合単純に地面にブシッとぶつけるような技になっちゃう。弱い。ただどちらの場合もコンボには向いてますね。ここからは必殺技のご場合も地面にブシッと。鉄の素材を消費するので鉄の素材がない場合ですが鉄の素材は上に使います。シンプルですね。押し込めたりして。投げ後ろはその掴んだ相手は
I think it's faster than Luigi's. It looks pretty fast, but also Falcon's pretty close. But it looks pretty fast. It's pretty far range.
柵に押し込めたりして。
And that just looks really good.
投げ後ろはそのまま釣り竿で投げ、シンプルですね。
That seems like a pretty strong back throw.
投げ後ろはそのまま釣り竿で投げ、シンプルです。
But Falcon's semi-heavy and it sends up and away, which is typically good, I think, for kill throws. Like, I don't know who has really good kill throw. Like, yeah, Incineroar, Nest, Palutena, their throws all send, like, up and away. Palutena is more just away, but still, that's a really good angle for it, and it could be very potentially strong, but also you don't know percents, but that'll probably be, like, your go-to to grab some high percents.
単純にコンボにはマインクラフトだから説明をします。通常中でそれぞれ異なる動きになります。それぞれ採掘。
So this is what makes the character hard, because you have to resource manage. It's not going to be as big of a deal as like
そしてブロック生成です。
Because like they'll be
これだけでかなりの要素がありますから、よく聞いていただければと思います。採掘は自身の目の前にある地面を掘り素材を得ることができます。より良い素材を得るため、とにかく暇を見つけては掘ることが大事です。なお、床の素材によって道具を勝手に切り替えていますね。木材だと斧、こういうところだとツール箸、こういう地面みたいなところではシャベルを使っています。また壁からも採掘することが可能です。そしてその素材を掘る速さや獲得しやすい素材は床の材質によって差が出ます。例えばこれが土を掘った場合、木を掘った場合、石を掘った場合、鉄を掘った場合になります。ちなみに木材とか石とかとは関係ないこういうところ、こういうところではスナックという扱いで気になるのは大麦だっていうところさまざま細い単体が素材をそうスティーブにしてもそんな時はこの作業
you can like get too many resources, so you don't want to have like too much stuff, because then you won't get anything from it. I don't know how that works though. Like I don't know if there's like you can have 30 dirt, 15 iron, like 20 stone, or if it's like just a collaborative, you can have 100 blocks. So I guess we'll have to see when that happens.
両題です。
But hopefully it's
試合を始めるとその開始地点に必ず1個出現しています。そしてその作業台の目の前で必殺技ボタンを押してください。手持ちの素材で道具をクラフトすることができます。まだ壊れていない場合も耐久度が下がっていたら修繕を行うことができます。手持ちの素材の中から制作
diamond sword, then it doesn't mean everything else breaks. And when you make a diamond sword, you also I think your pickaxe is diamond now. Like it makes it, you don't have to manually craft each block or weapon rather. They all become better. So you don't have to worry about like getting like 30 diamonds to have all your diamond tools. You just need, I think 4. They said the number was 4 for everything, I believe. So that's good to know, because that would be super annoying. You have to camp super hard, but now you just kind of have to like get your diamond stuff and like camp every once in a while.
可能な道具、木材製、
wood, stone, iron.
やはりダイヤの剣は強力だからぜひとも欲しいわけですが、お得なことに、剣、斧、ツルハシ、シャベルのすべてを、同時に作ります。だからダイヤモンドの剣ができるときはツルハシもパワーアップする。
That's dope. I don't know. That's just cool. I really like that. I need that toy.
行けば必ず
dig in. It's a crafting table, so you can break the crafting table, and it respawns after
アレックス自身の攻撃でも敵の攻撃によっても壊れてしまいます。そうすると作業台がなくてとても困りますよね。ですが今出たように壊してもすぐに復活をします。ただそれよりも覚えておいてほしいことがあります。いつでも作業フィールドをしながら必殺技ボタンをこれによってだからですね、作業台を使わせまいとしてこの作業台の前に陣取ったりすることは実はまあまあ無駄だったりします。回避しながらだと出すことができません。ちゃんとシールドをして必殺技ボタンを押すようにしてください。なお、不便利な仕様と言えるんですけれども、他の人が出した作業台というのは他の人が使うことができます。なんかおかしいですけどね。次にブロックを。
Okay. So I'm just going to do it now because I will forget, and the people will be like, well, what's he going to say? You might be able to place a block, like let's say you place, because I think you can place 4 blocks, dirt, stone, wood, and iron lasts longest, and they get destroyed the longer you stand on them. You might be able to place a block, put the crafting table down, and craft something, because it's like really quick, and then just jump to another block, and then double jump up B. So you might be able to, like, let's say your forward air weapon broke, or your up air weapon broke, and when you come back to stage, like, you don't want to have to, like, because you're going to be pressured because you're on the ledge, you don't have to run away, be on the ledge again, and then get resources, where you can just do it off stage where there's probably not as much pressure, and just craft it. That might be really good. This move, I think, is going to be the character.
これは道具を作るのとは逆に安い素材、簡単な素材から使われていきます。そしてボタンを押し続けたままジャンプしたり歩いたりすることで連続的に生み出すことができます。これかなりの技術だと思うんですけどね、特にプログラム。
Oh yeah, also I think I might have skipped the parts. They have the worst jump in the game, I'm pretty sure. Their jump is dog shit. Oh, sorry for the language. It's awful. It's a really bad jump. So they can't even jump to like a platform, I think, Battlefield 1. So yeah, worst jump in the game, so they're going to have a bit of trouble with that factor. But also it doesn't matter as much because it is compensated with the fact that you get your jump back every time you place a block. So you can jump, double jump, place a block, and then you have another one, so you kind of have the best jump height in the game when you think about it that way.
お疲れ様でした。これを実践するために、全部のステージに手を入れています。ただ、ブロックは乗ったりしているとすぐに壊れてしまいます。また、自分も相手も攻撃によってブロックを壊すことができます。どれくらいで壊れるかはその素材の硬さ次第です。
So that means if you place, so let's say Mario's where he is right now, and you place a block above him, and he's like, or pressuring you. And you place a block, he can't up air you, you can't get up air bridged, he can't do anything, he has to fall back to the ground, I believe. But from what it looks like, there's end lag on that, so he won't be able to continue his combo, and you can also just block up again and get away, which is...
吹っ飛ばされた時の、フォローに使ったりとか、着地狩りを、吹っ飛ばされた時の、
We're gonna see this, and they're gonna have to accept the fact that Minecraft Steve is the best character in the game. That is unbelievable.
着地狩りをされそうになった時、フェイントとして使うと。
Get your air dodge back.
もう完全に見せ技なんですけれども、飛び道具を防いだり。
This is good, but also I don't think it's that important because you can just kind of jump over it or shield or spot dodge. But it's nice, I guess. But I don't think.
そしてこんなこともできるかもしれないです。
Now this is insane because they didn't even
恐ろし
do
い。
it that well. Like
何らかの可能性を感じないですかね、こういうの。
The optimal path here would have been like 3 blocks on the stage. I'll do it in editing. I'll put like a line, like where it'd be optimal. But, like you put like 3 blocks in front so they can't grab ledge, and then a block up. And if you do it with wood, it'll probably stay there long enough if you're not standing on it, so they cannot recover. Like the only characters that can like realistically recover like somewhat well would be like characters with lots of jumps, really, so they can stay moving. Like Meta Knight, I imagine would be okay. Puff, maybe. Pikachu, like it shows it here, it even blocked Pikachu, but still, they could have mixed up better. Like that's going to be a 50-50. But that for characters that have just like okay recoveries, like a Bowser maybe, or Snake because he has no hitbox. But, so I wonder if they have a hitbox, if it'll break the block and then they'll grab the ledge.
何らかの可能性を感じないですかね、こういうの。
That might be what you're supposed to do, but here let's.
できるかもしれないです。
Okay, yeah. So that'll probably be it. So if your character has a strong
何らかの可能性を感じないですかね、こういうの。
Probably just go through the block. Don't worry about it. But if they leave like an iron block at ledge,
ありえないところから地上攻撃。
And also they can just do that. Like they can
出
just
したりすると飛ばし力が高いので不意に KO を狙えるみたいなこともあるかもしれないですね。最終的にこんなにうまく決まるものかどうかは分かりませんが、とにかくいろんな可能性がありそうに感じます。ただし画面外の生成には制限を設けています。このピンクになっているような部分より先にはブロックを生むことができません。上方向にも制限がありますね。
The only thing that might suck is if you're recovering, like let's say you're like you're out there and then you get hit further away, like you're really far away, you're not going to be able to place a block. So I think the strategy here is going to be to get to as close to the stage as you can. Like, it doesn't matter how far you're in the blast, and then double jump. Like, always save your double jump and then place the block. And then you can just slowly build your way back up, because there's not going to be a lot of characters that can edge guard you. And even if they spike you, you might just get hit off the block, but I don't know how that works. You might get just spiked right through it. We'll have to see, but the strat's probably just going to be, just going as low as you can and then placing the block as soon as you can. Because I don't know if there's
ピン
like
ク
an
になっているような部分より
animation
先
specifically,
に
like you
は
go into
ブロ
the
ッ
pen
クを生む
leg
ことが
and
で
you
きま
can't
せん。
place a
上
block.
方向にも制限があります
Or
ね。
how that works, like maybe
ここ
like
まで
Commander through Wondering,
じゃないと
will say
見え
no
放題
sorry,
になってしまう
but
の
I
で。
no
また
clue is
画面外にほぼ近いような
but
と
you
ころ
might
で
be able to
は
just kind of
ブロックがすぐに壊れることになっています。使っていきますが、鉄を使
What are you supposed to
うのはもったいない。これ鉄です。もったい
do?
ない。
It's not a way
なので、
Sakura. You
蓄
fool.
積ダメージ
Oh
表
yeah,
示の
okay,
上
so
に
this
あ
is
る
the gauge. This looks complicated. Yeah, this just looks complicated. There's not a lot to explain besides you'll have to see how it works in game. But the more resources you have, obviously these things are going to adjust accordingly.
はされています。この場合、左から土、
Explains pretty
木
well.
材
There's not a lot of
石、鉄で
competitive
す。
effect.
鉄だけはいろんな技で使うので
Yeah, so
関係なく8個ぐらいは、個数を確認できるようになっています。
see, I can't tell if
鉄
the
です。
iron bar is getting
鉄だ
bigger.
けはいろんな技で使うので、
Like,
比率に
obviously,
関係なく
the iron bar is getting bigger, but I
8個ぐらい
can't
は、
tell if these ones are
個
getting
数を確認できるようになっています。
Or I think they are.
それ以上に8個ぐらいは、個数を確認でき
Okay,
る
yeah,
よう
no,
になっ
they,
てい
they
ます。
definitely are. So I don't know how it decides to take from what, but they are getting smaller.
それ以
which is
上
good
に
to
なる
know.
とゲージがフラット
Because
になります。
discards resources. So I don't know if you can choose which resources it discards, because you wouldn't want it discarding iron or diamonds. Like if it just picks the worst
鉄を
one that
使
you
うと
have. So
1
we'll
個
have
ず
to
つ
see
ゲ
how that works as well.
1個ずつ減ってますね。
That's going to be interesting to see how people
鉄の道具の
like
クラフト
like that. Also, yeah,
1個ず
I
つ
said I was going to mention things, then I forget. The anvil takes 1 iron and also does in the down throw as well. But I don't think that's a super big deal. But when you down air with no iron, I wonder what's going to happen. You might just do like the little animation and then do nothing. So we'll have to see. But that'll probably be really bad without it.
金、ダイヤモンドの証拠。この場合ダイヤが作れるということですね。
I forgot to
なお、レッドストーンも掘れますが、その表示は省略されます。
super interesting.
と、
Redstone is used only in special moves.
トロッコを生み出すためには、
I don't know how good this move's gonna be.
鉄が必要で、レールを敷くには雑素材が必要になり
But
ます。
also it
素材がないと
looks
レ
like it
ール
uses
が
a
敷
lot
け
of
ないので、
iron
今
based
のように
off
なる。
like how you have to place rails every
レール
time.
が生み出せないなんてこともあるかもしれないですね。
Yeah, like
いいけれども、レールが生み出せないなんてことも
one
ある
thing
かも
about
しれ
iron,
な
it
い
got
で
like
すね。
2 blocks, and that sent him far.
トロッコからはいつでもジャンプで降りることができます。
Like it has a hitbox, but when
原作同様、坂は苦手で登りきれませんが、こんな時には加速レール、パワードレールなどとも言われますけれども、これです。最初に出たのが分かりますでしょうか。金とレッドストーンがあればいつでも加速レールを出すことができます。もちろんスピードが乗っていれば見切られにくいですし、威力も高いです。単純に体当たりが強い必殺技ですが、他の使い道もあります。ジャンプでトロッコから離れることができるのですが、その時に相手を巻き込むことができます。相手を巻き込んで落としてしまったり、相手を
like that looks really good. Because what's going to happen is you're going to hit someone with this minecart, they're going to go off stage, and you're just going to down air, and then you can ledge trap them for 30 years, or they just die. And that is very good, but also I think it's going to be very hard to hit someone with the minecart.
相手の蓄積ダメージが高いほど拘束時間が増えます。いずれにせよレバガチャで早めに復帰したいところですね。上必殺技はエリトラです。原作ではエンダードラゴンを倒した後の
Also, yeah, the minecart, you can make it go faster with a redstone, which I briefly touched on, but that's just another block you can mine. It's only used for that, and then the down B, I believe. But we'll get to that later.
お楽しみでしたね。
It just makes it faster and probably more damage.
まず最初にエリトラを展開してロケット花火に点火
This
し
is a pretty bad up
原作
except for
たい
the
ところです
gliding
ね。
part is very good.
上必殺技はエリトラです。
But as for,
原作では
upwardness,
エンダードラゴンを倒した後のお楽しみ
like
でした
I
ね。
don't know how to distance compare it. Like zero suits.
まず最初にエリトラを展開してロケット花火に点火します。
I know there's
普通にやると水平に飛ぶのですが、機種はいつでも上に上げ下げすることができます。グライダーと同じなので、あんまり上の方にすることができます。グライダーと同じなので、
Okay, maybe I'm dumb.
あんまり上の方に行くと失速をしちゃったりしますけれどね。比較的自由度が高く飛べると思います。
The glide is very good because you can up B fairly far away. If you get hit and immediately up B, you're gonna make it back to stage because of how good the glide is, and you can also mix up which way you're gonna go. So that's gonna be very good. And if you're below the ledge, like pretty significantly, you can just, like I said, block, double jump up, and then glider, and you'll make it, which is just super good.
ますので、相手の不吉阻止をかわすような感じで飛んでもらえれば良いのではないかなと思います。こんな感じですね。基本的にはやっぱり崖つかまりをするような軌道で飛ぶのが基本かなと思います。攻撃力についてはロケット花火点火の時のみあります。最初の一瞬ってことですね。ですからその他の部分で隙を突かれないようにしてもらえればと思います。非常に長い距離を飛べる技ですが、後ろには全く下がれないのでご注意ください。こうなったら積んでます。崖外で使う場合、ロケット花火が点火される前に反対側に向き直るようにしましょう。
Sheik up B maybe? Bowser up B if you're mashing it. Like I said, I don't really have a comparison. I don't have a side by side, but it looks. I take back what I said earlier. It's like a 7 out of 10 maybe distance wise. Like a Pikachu 1 being like a little Mac. So not terrible, but also lack of hitbox is gonna suck because you could just send out lingering aerials. But like we said, with the glide, you will be able to mix it up a lot. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
エリトラを使うもあります。注意ください。火薬です。TNT 火薬は原作では火薬を使って作る贅沢品ですが、スマブラでは土や石などの雑素材を多く消費して作ることができます。爆発なんかも原作に準拠したパターンですね。もちろん爆発させるためのものですが、その爆発は超強力です。刺激を与えると爆発しやすいので気をつけましょうね。でも置くだけだとしばらく爆発しないんですね。自分が巻き込まれる可能性もあるし、そこでレッドストーン導線を敷き、重量感知板で遠くから爆発させるということができるようになります。レッドストーンを消費します。下必殺技を出すとレッドストーン導線を引いてこれを押すと爆発。重量感導線を引いて爆発させる。そういうことができるようになります。レッドストーンを消費します。下必殺技を出すと、こうレッドストーン導線を引いて、
Okay, it starts flashing 7 seconds
これを
later,
押すと爆発。
and then I think it probably stay for another 4 or 3 seconds. So yeah, it stays on the field for 10 seconds, maybe
重量感知板を真横に置いてしまうと、これ踏むと自分がダメージを受けてしまうので注意してください。また、この重量感知板というのは相手が踏むこともできます。相手を踏むことを前提に場所を設定するというのもありはありますね。それと、もしも両者が巻き込まれた場合、踏んだ人の方が飛びは弱くなりますから、自爆覚悟で突っ込むというのも一つの手かもしれないです。なお、火器厳禁です。引火しやすいのでご注意を。火器厳禁です。引火しやすいのでご注意を。代表的な使い方はやっぱり基礎地ですかね。こういうふうに置いとけば、まあ単純に置いとくだけでもプレッシャーにはなると思います。こういうふうに置いとけば、まあ単純に置いとくだけでもプレッシャーにはなると思います。先頃ご紹介したトルコで感知板を押すこともできます。そして最後の切り札、トラップルームです。 原作では相手を罠にはめるために建造物を建てることがあるかもしれませんが、そういった性質のものになります。巨大ピストンを呼ぶ、吹っ飛ばす、トラップルームに閉じ込めて、クリーパーが大爆発にか、そして勝利のステーキという、実にすがすがしい、引っかかったら超嬉しいだけですが、その他の小ネタも軽くご紹介しておきます。このね、を構えることができます。これも原作にあった要素ですね。眠らされるとどうなるかというと、この通り物持ちがいいというかなんというか、冒険の先にはベッドを持っていきたいですね。そしてカービィに座れる。
And then this reminds me of that Pokemon game that the Switch made that they look like blocks. I don't know why, but it looks like exactly like it, like the same model as well.
こうなります。
Like it's, I don't know, it gives PTSD from a game I've never played, but it looked bad. Don't buy the Pokemon game is what you should get.
チップのネタを備えながらアクションを成立させているものもなかなかない。
ただし、
some
specific things I might want to go over is the perfect edge guard.
ここまでじゃないと見え放題になってしまう。また画面外にほぼ近いようなところではブロックがすぐに壊れることになっています。気をつけましょう。生成のための素材は安い素材から使っていきますが、鉄を使うのはもったいない。これ鉄です。もったいない。っていきますが、
Do this, except don't place this block here and this block here. Put TNT there. Or maybe in TNT here, but it's faster when you're connected with block, so we'll see. And then I don't know if they can grab the ledge if the block is right here. That's the thing. But if they can, then you're just going to want to drop down a bit and then place the block. And then just move up one and then double jump back to stage. And then you're either going to want a minecart or you're going to want to like use the pressure plate because they might not even make it back to stage after that, those blocks, like if you're being quick enough. But if they do, you're going to be able to cover get up attack. They cannot get up attack or else they're going to explode the TNT. If you do the pressure plate within roll distance, then they'll roll onto the pressure plate and then it'll explode the TNT. And then they have to either just stay on the ledge or neutral get up or jump. And you can cover the jump. So you're going to pressure them with those blocks. They're going to be nervous already because they just barely made it back to stage. And then if they get up attack, they're dead to the TNT. If they roll, they're going to activate it if you place the pressure point or plate right, and then it's going to explode and kill them. And if they jump, you can just hit them with a back air, which actually seems fairly strong, or you can hit them with a forward air, which might like spike them into the team. No. The forward air, if it sends, it depends which way they're DIing, because it might just send them like straight down onto stage, which would be like whatever. But it might like send them like Mario forward air, where it like sends down and away, so it could like just kill them. And like you might be able to kill people at like 30. With just your ledge trapping, because that TNT looks super strong. So if you hit them once with that and then like a forward air, they might just get blast zoned and not be able to recover because of, like I said, the blocks. And then if you don't want to do all of that, like if you don't want to do the double grenade, snake, C4, up smash, F smash, roll read, then you can just spam down tilt on the ledge. And that's probably going to invalidate half the cast. Like good characters, it's going to make Joker, it's going to make him really tough for him to cover. Mario, Peach probably, Snake will be fine. Palutena, I'll probably two-frame her fairly easily. I can't think of any good characters. I'm blanking. Rob, it's going to be hard for Rob to cover, who can usually recover super easy because he has to go around that and then you can just kind of hit him. Pokemon Trainer, not Ivysaur probably because I think his Ivysaur tether fairly good. But, oh yeah, sorry, I should have specified Joker like Arsene because that hit not as good when he has Arsene, which is kind of weird. Who else is really good? I'm blanking. I just want one more good character. Oh god, come on. Fox. It's going to be hard for Fox to recover as well. Fox and Wolf, unless Wolf... No, yeah, it's going to be hard for both of them to recover. It's super hard. Like, the only, like, real way they can recover easily is, like, if you mess up, obviously. Like, all this is player base, or if the Wolf, like, side B's above it and hits you. But, yeah, that seems... God, that seems terrible. This character Oops.
ありえないところか
This
ら
character
地
is
上
really
攻
good.
撃を出
I
した
think
り
this
すると
character has
飛
potential
ば
to
し
be,
力が
from what
高い
I've
ので
seen, and I haven't even seen a lot, top like 10 if everything comes out. Maybe I'm just overhyping it, but like they edgeguarded a Pikachu, and the Pikachu didn't do the greatest recovery realistically, but the fact that they did it easily it's scary, and it wasn't even optimal play. So if Pikachu's have, because if they hit the wall, they're dead. If Pikachu's have to take that 50-50, it's going to be tough. Obviously, it'll be, if they can grab ledges through the blocks, then it's going to be tough. And characters with very strong uppies, like Ryu, Ken, Zero Suit, probably Bowser's, Chroms, probably. Those are probably going to break the blocks, but that's fine. Because even if they break the blocks pretty easily, you still have other ways to edgeguard them with the down tilt, with the down B. Like, it's not like blocks is your only way to, but that might be just having a character with a hitbox might just be the counterplay around that. And if you don't have a hitbox, like, I don't know, let's say Pit, Inkling, Snake doesn't really have one. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough. So that's going to be really good. Smash attacks, none of them seem too special. The best one... Actually, the smash attacks are probably Steve's worst moves, because the F smash doesn't seem too great. It just seems like a strong sword F smash, which is really good, but it's nothing compared to the rest of his kit. It isn't overwhelming. Down smash just seems like a down smash. Up smash is probably his worst move. Like, I know I was saying it has a huge hitbox, which it does, but it looked pretty weak. And I don't know, if it doesn't scoop, it's definitely his worst move, because Pichu or Pikachu or even a running Joker, they're not getting hit by that F smash, like, no matter how you place it. So there's no real reason for it besides anti-airing, which you can just also do with your incredibly fast up tilt and your incredibly fast up air. So we'll see how it is. Maybe it's like super strong and the knockback was just weird. Maybe if it scoops, it'll be fine. Because if they jump off ledge, also you can up smash, and I probably won't hit the TNT. So that'll be good. But yeah, Steve, they seem like a very good character. Like, their only downside would be
そしてこんなこともできるかもしれないです。
It seems very quick to be able to get resource. Here, I'll go back to the part where he is mining away.
通常必殺
Because that's the only realistic thing that they might have trouble with. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because of how fast they mine.
試合を始める
I'm sure
ので使っていった方が良いと思います。
That's very fast.
そして得た素材を道具にするのがクラフトです。スティーブやアレックスの道具には耐久度があって壊れてしまいます。攻撃にしても採掘にしてもこんな感じ。そんな時はこの作業台です。試合を始めるとその開始地点に必ず1個出現しています。そしてその作業台の目の前で必殺技ボタンを押してください。手持ちの素材で道具をクラフトすることができます。まだ壊れていない場合も耐久度が下がっていたら修繕を行うことができます。手持ちの素材の中から製作可能な道具のうち最も有効なものが作られます。優先度が低い順から木材製、石製、鉄製、金製、ダイヤモンド製の道具ですね。やはりダイヤモンドの剣は強力だからぜひとも欲しいわけですが、お得なことに剣、斧、ツルハシ、シャベルのすべてを同時に作ります。だからダイヤモンドの剣ができるときはツルハシもパワーアップする。ツルハシは攻撃だけではなく、採掘などにも使えますから、どちらにしても非常に便利ですよね。だから、ぜひともパワーアップしていきたいところです。頑張ってダイヤを掘って、ダイヤの武器、ダイヤの道具を手に入れるというようなことが大事ですね。ちなみに金の道具は全体的に脆くパワーもさほどではないですが、攻撃がスピードアップするというメリットがあります。なお床素材によって素材が取れる順番というのは決まっています。 実は運じゃないんですね。だからどんどん掘っていけば必ずダイヤにありつけます。ところで作業台というのはアレックス自身の攻撃でも敵の攻撃によっても壊れてしまいます。そうすると作業台がなくてとても困る。